I can't get over it. Welcome to YouTube's favorite K-pop show, DK News.
Danny Kim.
David Kim.
Today we have lots and lots of
hot
ST.
ST.
First off, we have Momoland becoming a 6-member group. Second, we have Jungjoon and Choi Jong-hoon going to prison now.
And last but not least, BTS wins 8 awards in the MMA.
God damn it, they're winning everything.
Fire.
Wow. And on to the first news. Speaking of 8 awards, well, Momoland, if they each win an award, it'll be 6 awards because now it's a 6-member group as of November 29th. MLD Entertainment officially announced that Momoland has become a 6-member group with Yeonwoo and Taeha departing as members. And according to the statement, the two have had a lot of conversations with the company regarding their careers, and the two have decided to part ways with Momoland. Taeha is going to leave the company altogether, so she's no longer part of MLD Entertainment. Yeonwoo will be focusing on her acting career as she has found it difficult to balance between her acting career and her career as an idol. You're no actor, but okay. And
hey, school and YouTube is not compatible.
Okay, whatever. She will be still under MLD Entertainment.
I'm still under DKDKTV.
Okay. Unfortunately. Furthermore, Daisy, another member of Momoland, who apparently David really likes her ears.
I like her ears.
We met Daisy, right? Daisy, another member of Momoland, is still in discussion with the company regarding what she'll do with her future. Taeha and Daisy hasn't been part of Momoland activities for a while now, for a few months. No one's been really talking about it within the company, so it was a little weird. And it comes to no surprise that Taeha is leaving and Daisy is in talks of doing.
What will I do with no Daisy ears anymore? For me, Momoland driving popularity force was like, first of all, initially Jui caught the attention from the CFs, and then Yeonwoo's like live cams of her butt. Let's just be honest here, you know?
Yeah, a lot of
like
people
it was the up and down of EXID. Like Yeonwoo's live cams, and that's how the Korean public got to know Momoland, you know, in a sort of way. And then their songs were good too, Boom Boom, and you know, Bam, and they were all viral hits. Yeonwoo is a crucial member. Losing her is going to do some sort of damage to Momoland.
It's like Choa leaving AOA.
Yeah, it's a big shift. But look at AOA right now. They're doing good. They're all doing good. And I believe that Momoland has that potential too. The members we've met are so sweet. Like Nayoon.
Yeah, they're really nice.
You know,
kids.
Ain and Nayoon and Ji. What was it? Jiyoon?
I don't know. But they're nice kids.
I can't erase the negative image from that one appearance. They appeared on TV and said that they haven't got any revenue yet, like personally, from the company, and they're struggling to even have like good food. There has to be some kind of systematical error inside the company's revenue system if they haven't even got revenue until this day. So I can understand why Yeonwoo would like to go into acting. And
she's under the same company though.
But still, the revenue stream's gonna be different. Like she's not gonna have to split it into like 7 or 8
or now 6.
This might be the right moment to do a drastic change and, you know, show the world like, oh, we have this much talent. We haven't shown our talent yet.
Might as well do an entire reform.
Yep.
On to the next news. Jungjoon, Choi Jong-hoon, and 3 others are receiving prison time for various crimes, but some were not included that you would think would be included. So stick around. November 29th, Seoul Central District Court made the verdict against 5 people, including Jungjoon and Choi Jong-hoon. Jungjoon was sentenced to 6 years in prison and Choi Jong-hoon 5 years for being guilty of sexually assaulting an individual who was incapable of resisting.
Okay, to be honest, I think 6 or 5 years are pretty short, but I'm not the judge, so...
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Okay, Mr. Lawyer. The 2 reportedly burst into tears after they heard the verdict from the judge and were crying all the way till they were being transported to prison.
I mean, who wouldn't cry though?
I mean, like
not to sympathize with
5
them,
years gone,
still.
like they probably didn't expect that happening. The 5 individuals were charged also with aggravated rape in Gangwon province in January 2016 and in Daegu in March 2016. They were also faced with charges of filming and spreading footage in a chat that was illegally taken during that time. The judge stated as he made the verdict, they and the group of celebrity and non-celebrity friends committed.
Okay, we're definitely gonna get a yellow dollar sign, so could you bleep those out? That sentence itself is enough.
We just got demonetized.
Demonetized.
They viewed women as simple tools for the victim's trauma is untreatable. They demand a severe punishment of for the defendant's crimes. Now, as you know, many celebrities and non-celebrities in that group chat were sharing illegally filmed spy cam porn with their peers. However, not everybody got punished for it. In fact, I think Jung Jun-young was the only one that got punished for that because these pieces of evidence that were in the chat room of those videos being shared, they were not taken into account during the verdict. The court had deemed that that evidence was not legitimate enough. The legitimacy was questionable. So Jung Jun-young, who had actually admitted to sharing these videos, was the only one that actually got punished for this. How do you think about the verdict?
Personally, I think it's not enough. If you think of the victim, her life is probably ruined for the whole rest of her life. Like, she would have problems getting married in a conservative society like Korea, and she wouldn't be able to contact her friends who probably all saw that, you know, video because like they're close people and they're like, oh, she got, you know, like blah blah blah. And Jung Jun-young and those other guys, like what they get is just like 5 years and so, and they still have a lot of money. So after they're, you know,
should we take their money?
No. After, like, the offender just serves like five years and comes out and can live a normal and, you know, pretty good life.
I don't think Jung Jun could live.
No, he could go to like Tahiti or, you know, like Philippines or whatever with his own money. The victim there, it's gonna ruin her potential life and it's gonna be a scar inside herself for the rest of her life. So I think it's quite weak, but who am I to say? I'm not a judge.
We're just irrelevant YouTubers. But still, they're never gonna be on TV.
You never know in Korea. There's this guy who did a hit and run and, you know, he's still on TV.
There's this one guy that killed a person doing a hit and run, and not only did he kill the person, but he tried to bury the corpse that he would get rid of the evidence, and then he fell asleep while burying. How the fuck do you do that? Honestly, how the fuck do you?
Fucking drunk.
But how the fuck do you fall asleep while burying a fucking corpse?
Maybe he was just traumatized and he felt like so fucked up. So
it's like fainted.
Yeah.
He has his own shows. He's like everywhere. I won't name names, but come on, man. Next news.
Nobody knows what's gonna happen to them. But let's just transition
At least they didn't bury a corpse.
A good news. Like, we need some good energy on DK News. BTS wins 8 awards at the MMAs, the Melon Music Awards.
Top 10, Artist of the Year, Album of the Year, Best Song of the Year, Netizen Popularity Award, Kakao Hot Star, Music Style Award, and Dance Sector.
All these categories were won by BTS. And the 2019 Melon Music Awards was held on the 30th, filling the Gocheok Skydome Stadium with 20,000 fans. What do you think the MMA is equivalent to in like terms of maybe American Music Awards or something?
Like BBMA.
Billboard, yeah, me too.
Billboard is like the chart, Melon is the chart.
Other than BTS, a lot of artists such as ITZY and TXT participated, who won the Rookie of the Year awards. Congratulations. Also, Kang Daniel, Chungha, and Flying Haze, and many other artists participated as well and got awarded. Congratulations and respect to all the other artists. But yesterday, it will not be an exaggeration to say that the award show was almost as if watching a BTS concert.
They had like 30 minutes, right?
First, they received 8 awards, of course, but the performance they showed was just out of this world. Before the Dionysus performance, each member of BTS had a solo dance to their past songs, their discography. But personally, I just want to point out that Jimin's traditional dance performance. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh my god. It was just amazing. Okay. So I've reacted to this on Just David, but I just wanted to share it with Danny too on here. And we're not going to cut off his balls for an exception here.
White curtains. Look at all those army bums.
He's like an angel.
It's like Tarchum, right? Oh, we got
titties.
Yeah. Look at his body. This is not a performance of an idol. Oh. It's almost like he's pantomiming or something. A lot of traditional moves.
Korea, white is Korea's color.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to now watch the whole thing.
The fact that Melon Music Awards, they just had this entire like 35-minute section. That just shows how influential BTS is. When was there a time when this one artist had 35 minutes to perform at a freaking award show? Like that's insane. That's like a concert.
Yeah,
that's like a third. That's like a third of a concert.
The award show allocated over 18 minutes only for the Dionysus stage, which tells a lot. And also, I was worried that they wouldn't have anything left to say during their speeches because they went up to the stage so many times. But after hearing several of their speeches, I could kind of sum it up to the keywords such as like being humble, you know, and army. So all their speeches were revolving around those two keywords. And I just handpicked a little bit of RM speeches because they were the most poetic and romantic. Maybe Danny might not like that.
When we were deciding the title for a poem for small things, it was about your daily life and what you like to do every day, but Jimin was worried that you guys might take it in a way that your love is small. However, I don't think small is always bad. I will dance and sing until the day comes when small things are no longer small.
Anymore?
Oh,
thank you.
RM.
Thank you, and I love you. It's supposed to be poetic! It's a poem for small things!
It's a song for Korean men, maybe.
No. It's a poem for small things, which means the army's daily lives and everyday
and also
hobbies and stuff. The fact that Jimin was worried about the title. I think Jimin has a similar personality as me.
He's very worried
about everything.
Too many worries.
Next speech, he said,
I always think all we do is just make music in the studio and dance in the practice room, and what can we truly achieve? But you guys became our flashlight during our long night. Now we want to be a flashlight for you in your nights by doing what we can for you, and even if it's
I can't get over it.
Why is RM obsessed with size?
No. In this translation, it was called miyakage.
Okay.
It was miyakage, so it's not even 작은 것. So
okay, even if it's slight. I read in a book, if it's like 5 centimeters, it's enough.
Like, admire how poetic it is. Like, you know, he's talking about flashlights and, you know, being a light during long nights. That appears to make it right, you know, right? What the f? What did the netizens say?
It was an all-kill with no questioning. I've never seen one artist receive all 4 daesangs in one award show, but it's the first time I can't argue about it.
So this person wanted to argue about it. He or she wanted to fight, you know, the award show, but like he can't because like BTS has just overwhelmingly, you know, performed well. Yeah, they proved themselves, so.
Antis keep on saying that it was the Big Hit Awards, but why does that sound so good to me? How long did they have to try to get where they are now, fighting with every other big entertainment company without any cheating? In Korea where nobody even gives 2 shits, and now they're at the top of the world, and people are saying it's the Big Hit Awards. I can't even describe the stage in words. It's not cool or good anymore, it's goosebumps.
Actually, there were a lot of controversy in the past about like these award shows being like, you know, bribed and stuff like that. Big companies had some kind of influence and people could not agree to the results, like who get the daesangs and stuff. BTS is one of those groups that actually broke the system. They broke the whole K-pop industry. Now they're there, rightfully deserving their own awards, and nobody can question them. And that's like what I say, power, true power. You know, like nobody can challenge you. And they're all just accepting. Oh yeah, BTS deserves it. I'm not gonna even fight.
If it takes BTS level of success to break the system, there's no other group that's gonna break the system.
After BTS is inactive, like in the military and stuff, I'm very worried that the K-pop industry is gonna go back to its old days. Another dark age, you know, like where all the big 3 and all the big companies.
Well, it's not even like
a big 3 anymore.
Big 4.
Yeah, it's a big 4, a big hit and stuff. And there's also like soloists like IU and Mamamoo and stuff like that. So there's more diversity, but still, like BTS was like the leading horse. They had the power to change and shift things.
Okay.
Like they didn't have to play within the like dirty K-pop games.
I have heard some insider info.
Again,
my music industry people are just giving me all sorts of tips. Has something cooking for you. I would say this.
Besides that, what do you think about the comment that mentioned like, oh, some people are saying it's the Big Hit Awards now about Tomorrow by Together, about TXT. A lot of people were on the fence that should they really deserve the Rookie of the Year award? Like, weren't there other artists that deserved it more, like ATEEZ or stuff like that? But people were like, oh, since BTS is getting all these awards and Big Hit is on the big line now, like we should give Tomorrow by Together.
This is too small of a sample size to really say, but I don't think anyone would argue with BTS winning 8 awards. No. Maybe some people could argue that maybe T by T didn't really deserve that Rookie of the Year, but I think just having like one questionable award, that's not really a big deal. There's a lot of questionable awards that go out to people. I think we do have to acknowledge the fact that Big Hit is no longer an underdog. I don't.
They are not an underdog.
I don't know why people keep continuing this narrative that BTS and Big Hit are underdogs.
Well, they were in the past, and we do have to look onto that.
But now they are literally like the biggest company in K-pop. When we talk about Big Hit, they were the underdogs, and now they broke the system. But it could very well turn out to be like, oh, now Big Hit is the new Big Three, and now like they're gonna be the running the show because Big Hit is buying all these different companies, and they're trying to gain more and more leverage in the K-pop industry, which is an obvious business direction that many companies would take. We can no longer look at them as this like small startup that's like started by Bang Si-hyuk and the boys. It's now literally the biggest company in K-pop. So yeah, it's interesting to see that kind of narrative, and I do think we have to now look at it in a different way. And whether or not Big Hit actually tries to influence these TV producers, I don't know, but I'm sure these TV producers want to impress Big Hit. Because
It's
they want
the other way around.
BTS to be on their show because that gets them ratings. And to have BTS on their show and to have, they
gotta have something on the plate.
They want to look good to Big Hit.
But we're not implying that Tomorrow by Together, TXT,
won because of
that.
No, I'm not saying that. But there's a lot of people that want to profit out of having BTS or having TXT on their show. So now like things have changed, and that's just the way things work. Yeah, that's just the way things. Stop complaining, people. Shut up. There you go. The inside scoop from DKDKTV, and if you want more inside scoops and make small things big, we make small things big in Patreon at patreon.com/DKDKTV. Go check it out. Make our small things bigger. And we'll see you guys next time.
Congratulations, BTS!
Congratulations, everybody, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.